White House says the ceasefire deal with Iran is a victory for the United States. The two sides agreed to a two-week pause in hostilities barely an hour before U.S. President Donald Trump's deadline to obliterate Iran was set to expire. Tehran has agreed to temporarily open the vital Strait of Hormuz, and Israel also agreed to the ceasefire, the White House said. Here's what happened in the hours leading up to the ceasefire. Well, Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif urged Donald Trump to extend his deadline on Iran, calling for a diplomatic pause, and the post edit history. According to widely shared screenshots, it shows an earlier version which was labelled Draft Pakistan's Prime Minister message on X. The alleged draft version also urged diplomatic progress in the West Asia conflict and called for extending measures linked to the Iran standoff. Triggered speculation about whether the message was pre-scripted. Amid this, strikes continued in Iran. The country also hit back. Explosions were heard in the United Arab Emirates and Qatar. US President said that he was aware of a request by Pakistan's Prime Minister for a two-week extension to the deadline for massive strikes on Iran. Now, 5 explosions were heard in the center of Baghdad, where the US Embassy is located. 2 civilians and one of them, an 8-year-old, were killed while a projectile crashed into their home. Protesters stormed the Kuwaiti consulate in the Iraqi city of Basra after a rocket fired from the direction of Kuwait killed 3 people and wounded 5 others. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia also said that it intercepted 5 missiles fired towards the kingdom's east, while Iran pressed on aerial campaign against its neighbors. Israel's military warned residents of Tyre in southern Lebanon to evacuate as it continued to target the Iran-backed group Hezbollah. Trump said that Iran had sent a workable 10-point proposal to US in a post on his Truth social network. The US president said it was ready for a ceasefire if Iran completely reopened the Strait of Hormuz. Iran then said that it would guarantee safe passage for maritime traffic through the vital Strait of Hormuz for 2 weeks. Iranian foreign minister said that the period would be used for talks with the US on ending the war, starting with Friday in Islamabad.